What do frozen meals look like with #NoFilter?
Let's talk about that.
Good mythical morning.
And welcome to the beginning of our spring break!
Spring break!
All that really means is that we're gonna be releasing episodes on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for the next 3 weeks, and then returning to our normal schedule of 5 times a week on April 18th. But hey, it's spring break! You seem upset.
Well, I am upset, Rhett. I'm upset about all those frozen meal companies whose packaging makes us think that their food is fit for a king, but inside it's really nothing but a bunch of mush meant for goblins. You shall face our wrath.
I feel like you need to chill out. Get it? Chill, frozen food. Spring break!
You're right, Rhett. Spring break! Today, in the name of truth and honor, we're gonna make some lion frozen food packaging. Wish it had never been born or frozen.
It's time for, you're telling me the frozen food boxes are liars? Oh man, that means all their pants are on fire. Medic!
We don't have a medic.
We do sometimes.
Today, we're gonna be presented with a frozen food, and it's gonna be the box. We're gonna look at that box.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna set our expectations according to the box, like everybody should do, right? Mm-hmm. Marketing. But then we're gonna whiz out the actual prepared dish and compare it.
We're gonna whiz it right out.
Something tells me we might be disappointed, but we might not be disappointed.
We're gonna rank each one on a scale of 10, each one of us, and we're gonna taste it. If it tastes pretty good, we might give it an extra point, but if it tastes bad, we might take off a point from it.
Yeah. And then we're gonna be doling out some advice to the makers of the lowest scoring meal, and we'll even give that box a fresh coat of paint.
Let's get to viewing and chewing.
First up, you've got Hungry Man Selects Mexican-style fiesta, which includes beef enchiladas smothered in chili sauce and cheese with Mexican-style rice and authentic refried beans, as well as cocada pudding, which is coconut-flavored pudding.
Cocada?
That pudding, that's an interesting addition.
Wow.
You know, Hungry Man gotta get his dessert in, even if it's something surprising like Kolkata pudding.
I thought this was just something they added to the picture. I didn't think I was gonna see it under this thing. It's gonna be pretty under there.
Well, of course, we know it's not gonna be on this black plate, but I mean, this looks freaking like a Mexican restaurant.
Yeah, like Chi-Chi's.
Here we go, baby. Here it is.
Okay, all right. It's leaving a little bit to be desired.
Well, one thing is the rice. Where's the rice, dude?
The rice is underneath all this sauce, I have to assume.
I mean, I've got like a earthquake crack in my enchilada.
I mean, one of the things that I try, it's just such a difficult thing to judge because you know that they can't make it do this. Like, this is obviously, they made some enchiladas and then they spooned the sauce and they melted the cheese. Like, you actually can't package it in that way, but you are setting that expectation. You're setting that expectation.
Confused. Can you clarify, like the pudding in the main situation, like you put it in a microwave or oven,
Microwave.
right?
You put it in that microwave.
You put it in
You got that
microwave.
little G-Burrow coming
and do you? And
It's microwave pudding, yeah.
Yeah, so the pudding goes with it.
It's hot pudding, girl.
The rice, I did find some of it.
There's beans. I will be trying those on their own.
Pretty bland. Ooh, you like those beans? They're hurting.
Actually, the beans are the highlight so far. What about this hot pudding?
All right, Stevie, we're about to go in on the hot pudding.
Oh,
Is it currently hot?
Yes.
it's warm. Man, that tastes like something you'd like. That tastes like something you wax your car with.
Yeah.
Cocada.
Yeah, it doesn't taste great. I mean, it's a nasty custard.
I am able to tell that I wouldn't think that I had made the wrong decision. I wouldn't think that, they put the wrong meal in here. Like, I see two enchiladas, I see sauce and cheese, I see the pudding, but I don't see it in a way that represents this. I just think this is a solid 5 for me, just kind of middle of the road, what you would expect with a frozen dinner. And it doesn't taste bad enough or good enough for me to go off of 5.
I agree that I'm not giving it a bonus or a detractor in terms of the taste. Yeah, you're right. This is right down the middle, just a nice 5.
5 times 2 is 10.
Okay, this next dish is Healthy Choice Simply Steamers Beef Chimichurri, and it features 100% natural tender beef strips, potatoes, green beans, and red bell peppers, all tossed in a chimichurri sauce.
I mean, that is a tempting looking box top.
It feels like something you might be able to replicate though. You know what I'm saying? There's not a bunch of sauce and there's not melted cheese. It's just meat and vegetables in a sauce.
We can mix it up and kind of give it a toss.
Give it a toss.
You can give it a toss.
This has been tossed.
To see. Give it a chimichurri toss.
Oh, okay.
The meat, that is the first thing that I'm looking at.
Mine is like it's been desaturated.
I mean, the meat does have some of that green stuff on it, though.
Yeah, but the meat
is
has
all
a
there.
jerky-like quality to it.
Yeah.
In reality, where...
Hey, let's give it a toss.
Give it a toss.
It didn't work. Let's give it a stir.
Sort of stuck together. Man, the expectations were really set high. Now,
This is healthy.
all the individual
Good.
pieces, well, I got it. Here's another complaint. I'm lodging complaints now. The peppers are really, really, much more
Shriveled?
finely chopped compared to the ones on there, which are a little bit longer. So that's a little bit of a demerit.
We've got a lot of
There's sauce at the bottom, though. That chimichurri was camping out of the
A
bottom.
lot of veggie shrivel happening here. Let's get a nice taste. I've got everything in one bite. Not bad. Chimichurri is a little bit spicy,
Kind of tasty.
a little bit sweet.
And this is an interesting little fun fact about Healthy Choice. So, in 1985, their CEO actually suffered a heart attack. And they decided that it was time to make a change. So they started working with the FDA to create a set of standards that foods must meet in order to be called healthy.
Oh.
And now they say, today we remain the only major brand in the frozen meals category that can proudly call all of its food healthy.
Yeah, that's a bold claim. This is not bad.
Once I gave it a stir, it brought it to life a little bit.
I'm almost tempted to give it an extra point.
I am giving it an extra point.
Whoa!
And the point that I'm starting with, again, it's a little bit,
I've got my number.
it's got a head start because of the nature of it, but even with the desatch, I'm going all the way to a 7, and
yeah.
I'm adding an extra point for a total of 8 for me.
I agree. I'm also giving it a 7. I'm not gonna give it an extra point, but way to go, Healthy Choice. That's a total of 15. Oh. Hey, big announcement. We've been waiting a long time to make this announcement, and this is it right now. Sometimes you're like, when are we gonna be able to talk about it? It's right now.
It's happening.
Okay? We've been working on an all new project. It is live. It is called sporked.com. It's a new website that's all about finding the best packaged foods and just knowing what to buy and what to eat.
Now, the reason that we did this is because we've been tasting and ranking all this stuff on this show for so long.
Yeah.
That we started finding that there were those of you out there who would get to the grocery store because you would talk about this, whether you tweeted about it or you just commented on one of the videos, and you're like, I find myself in the grocery store and I'm trying to figure out, which one of this, what's the best ice cream?
Yeah,
or
yeah.
what's the best hot dog bun? I think Rhett and Link talked about this.
Spaghetti sauce.
And then you find yourself going onto the internet and trying to find that. I've actually done it. I've been in the grocery store and thought to myself, what did I say the best pickles were? It's like
Beef jerky?
And I'm like, I know I've already done this, so let me go find that episode. We decided to take all that crazy work out and
So
put it
crazy.
into an actual one place, one tool, one website where you can go to get all that information in one place, and that's sporked.com.
Yeah, and like I said, we've been working behind the scenes, dreaming this thing up, and also kind of not only building a site, but assembling a team, like our own little Avengers of Sporked team that can give their expert opinions along with ours and other Mythical crew members on all types of stuff. So we're using the catchphrase, where tastes are tested.
Because we've tasted a lot of stuff on this show, but we haven't tasted everything. So that's the Spork team's job, is to go well beyond everything that we've tasted. So they're a team that's tasting. They're also getting some of the Mythical crew to taste. So I think the actual tasting opinions are gonna be not just a higher quantity, but a higher quality. Nothing against your taste buds.
Or yours.
Yeah, right. I mean, but there's only 2 of us, right?
But there's kind of like this, there's a personality quotient that we've infused into this thing. So as an entertainment quotient, of course, it's fun. We want you to get to know that team. Matter of fact, a couple of members are gonna be in Good Mythical more today. So we want you to get to know them.
And you can also, they've got their own TikTok and Instagram where you can go and see some of those behind the scenes of the tasting as it is done. Get to know the team a little bit better. Sport.com.
Sport.com. Sport.com.
Sport.com. Sport.com.
Sport.com. Stevie.
Okay, next we have Sweet Earth General Tso's tofu.
General Sal's, you said.
Is that not right?
I mean, I usually say so, but I really don't know.
Anyone?
General-
They'll correct us in the comments. It's fine.
I'm like General TSO.
It's a vegan meal made with organic
Vegan.
broccoli
Or vegan, like my mom said one time.
Really?
and brown rice, paired with a sweet and sour sauce over crisp tofu.
Tofu.
The word crisp really got me. It's like, that can't be true. That can't be the reality.
No,
of
I
this
think
thing.
you pronounce it crisp.
You think that it's not crisp
It
anymore?
ain't gonna be crisp in here.
Again, it's a bowl formation. Now everything
nice.
is nicely separated into 3 different parts: the chicken, the rice, and the broccoli. Let's see what actually happened in reality.
It looks
I'm
like
sorry.
soggy croutons.
It's not as bad as I made it. But
Soggy croutons, man.
guys,
Oh my. I mean, the rice is under, oh my gosh. This is like, it's,
look, it's just a disc. You can just pick it up at will.
Now, I just want to illustrate. The disc nature of this thing.
It's not very good either.
Then I'm gonna do this again. Ha! See?
Oh,
Exactly
you know
the
what?
same.
But they fooled me because I was saying
Yeah.
chicken. It's tofu. It's crisp tofu. It's not chicken. But
Is it crisp?
not at all. I mean, maybe on one little corner.
It's not as soggy as it looks. It tastes pretty good. I mean, it's really sweet. Actually, I think this is the best thing I've eaten today.
Well, no, I don't. I'm not going to take away a point, though. I don't think it's bad enough to take away a point. But that was it was so disappointing when I took the cloche off.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a 2.
I'm gonna give it a 2 as well. And I'm gonna add a point because I think it tastes really good, especially after I saw how nasty it looked. That's
Okay.
3 plus 2 is 5.
This next meal is Boston Market's Philly cheesesteak bowl with seasoned rice and vegetables. Inside, you'll find tender sliced beef steak stacked on seasoned rice with onions and bell peppers topped with a creamy provolone cheese sauce.
Now, in principle, I'm intrigued, but here's an observation.
How?
Just, I don't know, a Philly cheesesteak bowl
Yeah.
is intriguing
You're
to
falling
me.
for the bowl trend, huh?
But here's the thing I don't know that's happened. I'm looking at the front cover of this thing, and I would call this unappetizing.
Well, front cover, so that's like an album to you.
You know, the box, does that look gross to you? I mean, look at that meat. That doesn't.
It doesn't look appetizing, and it doesn't look like I would expect, especially from a Philly cheese steak. So the expectations are set low.
They're lowering.
I don't know how to even score this.
Yeah, they're lowering the expectations.
See what
Let's
they
see
did.
what happens. Oh my God! What in the world?
Look at that. I mean, look at that.
Oh my gosh!
How does this happen?
Nothing, and it's immovable.
I could go to the drum circle on a Saturday night.
Sport.com.
Sport. Yeah. Come. And then I just turned it over. It's the same. Mom, I went to the drum circle. I took my Boston Market Philly cheese bowl.
Up.
Well, if you go hard enough, you know.
It did work. It did come out.
You can get it out of the bowl if you go hard
Okay.
enough. Put that on the box.
Okay.
Oh, hey. It smells nice.
Oh hey.
Oh, hey.
Oh hey. Get a little bit of that red pepper.
That's the best tasting thing that I've had. I give it a point.
The cheesy rice tastes like a rice-a-roni. The meat's not bad either.
Do you like it?
It's kind of growing on me.
This is worse than the last one. I'm giving it a 1 in appearance. I mean, I turned it upside down and did a drum thing on it, and it stayed in there.
Yeah.
I want to give it 2 points for taste. Can I do that?
Yeah, sure. I'm going to give it a point as well.
points.
I'm going to give it an additional point for taste. My expectations were low. They were it underdelivered and then overperformed.
I mean, I'm giving it 2 extra points, which is not even legal, but that brings us to a total of 5.
And finally, we have Marie Callender's Beef Shepherd's Pie. This dish is made with seasoned beef, carrots, and corn in a rich, savory gravy, all topped with mashed potatoes.
Okay, and by the looks of this, it's 2/3 mashed potatoes.
Well, and also, I think they're just, this is just pulling back the sheath, the covering of mashed potatoes. So I would expect when you take this off, you're gonna have straight mashed potatoes all over the top.
I see what you mean.
That's how
Shepherd's pie.
Shepherd's pie is
Okay,
made.
I get it. Good old Marie trying to pull one over on me.
Well, Marie just wants to show you what's inside.
I'm ready for it.
right.
Gosh, that is a sad outcome. Good, great. It's like a cesspool.
Oh gosh, look what just happened. It's just a big
Meatball.
I can't believe I'm complaining about it.
I like the fact that there's a lot of meat, but
What if I just mix it all?
then that's not a shepherd's pie. You want to rake the taters onto the side.
Too late.
And then you want to mix this up, and then you want to be able to put the taters back over it or something. All right, we're gonna try to taste it because
Now Marie usually brings the taste.
this is not bad.
It's not great though.
This is not good,
I thought this was gonna be a 1 or 2 point addition, but it's not.
and it's ugly. I bet Marie's not happy right now. Sorry, Marie. We're just, we do our job, you do yours.
Marie, I'm sorry, I'm moving you all the way to a 1, and I'm not giving you an additional point.
Yep, I give it a 1 as well.
Oh my gosh.
That's deuces, Marie.
And that means that Marie, you're the one, you're the loser.
You're the one.
You're the one loser for today.
But we want to give some constructive criticism, just to help improve your shepherd's pie,
Just
Marie.
a fresh coat of
Let's
paint.
just give you a fresh coat of paint.
A little coat of paint.
Guys, I don't mean to crush the mood. Marie is no longer with us.
Oh gosh, now she's gonna
So
haunt us.
yeah, maybe just go a little bit easy on her.
Marie, we're sorry. When did she? What year did she die?
It's like mid-90s.
Oh, okay.
It's been a minute.
I think her ghost has probably worked some things out in the afterlife and maybe gone on to the great beyond at this point. So
She was 88 years old.
I'm not taking anything back, Marie. You lived a great life.
There you go. Just spilling her entrails right out on the desk. Thanks for subscribing and clicking that bell.
You know what time it is?
My name's Erin. We're in Fayetteville, Arkansas. This is our snowman. And it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
When it snows in Fayetteville, Arkansas, you better make a snowman because he ain't gonna last long. Click the top link to watch us rank the sexiest cereal mascots with the sports crew and the mythical kitchen crew and Good Mythical more.
And to find out where the wheel of mythicality is gonna land. Looking for the best frozen lasagna, the best spicy chip, or even the best canned sardine? Check out spork.com, Mythical's new website where tastes are tested.